Good morning, students. Today we will discuss base for a neighborhood system as well as base for topology. So first definition is base for a neighborhood system of a given point in a topological space. So let X top be a topological space and X is any element of X. Let us take a sub collection beta X of neighborhood system of this X, which we have denoted by the collection Nx. So beta X is a sub collection of Nx. We say that this sub collection is base for this neighborhood system if for any given member W from this neighborhood system there exists any member of the collection beta X such that X belongs to existing member is contained in the given neighborhood. It means whenever we take any member from neighborhood system corresponding to that member, there should exist a member from the subcollection beta X such that X belongs to A and A is contained in W. Here A belongs to beta X. In the same way, we can define base for a topology. Let us take a topological space and beta is any subcollection of the topology top. Then we say that beta is base for this topology if given any open set. Open set means that set belongs to topology top and X belongs to G. There should exist a member A from beta such that X belongs to the existing member that is contained in the given open set. So if this condition is satisfied, we say that beta is base for the topology. Let us see an example of base. First example is the discrete topological space. Let us take X tau 2. Here tau 2 is discrete topology. Discrete topology is the collection of all the subsets of X. We will show that the collection of all the singletons that form a base for discrete topology. It means we have to prove that if we take X belonging to X and form their collections, then the collection of all these singletons denoted by beta, this is a base for this topology. So according to the definition of base for topology, let us take any open set. Open set means a member from this topology. So let G belongs to discrete topology and X belongs to G. Now because X also belongs to singleton X and X also belongs to G, so we can say that singleton X is contained in G. And also from here we can see that the singleton X belongs to the collection beta also. So if we combine these three, we get X belongs to the singleton X and singleton X is contained in G, and here this member belongs to beta. So the definition of base is satisfied because corresponding to an open set G, there exists this member from the base such that X belongs to the existing member and that is contained in the given open set. So we can say that beta is base for discrete topology. Let us see one more example in discrete topological space. In discrete topology consists of the members phi and the set X, and if we take a collection beta which consists of the whole space X, then this beta is base for this topology because here X is the only open set which contains the element X. So we can say that X belongs to X is contained in X. So this is the member from top, and corresponding to that member there exists this member from the base such that X belongs to X is contained in X. So by definition we can say that the whole space X, this forms a base for indiscrete topology. Now next is an important theorem which gives another definition for the base for a topology, or you can say this is a characterization of base for a topology. So according to this theorem, let us take X tau be a topological space and A is a subset of X. Beta is subcollection of topology. Then this beta is a base for topology tau if and only if every tau open set can be written as the union of some members of beta. It means whenever we take a member from tau, there should exist a subcollection of beta such that this open set can be written as union of the members from that subcollection. So we are to prove that G can be written as union of all those A which belongs to the subcollection beta dash of beta, and we will use this theorem later also. So first of all, let us take beta is base for the topology, and let us take an open set, means G belongs to tau. This is any arbitrary set, and let us take X belongs to G. Now because we are given beta is base for the topology tau, therefore by definition of base for a topology there should exist a member from this beta. That member we have taken AX such that X belongs to this existing member and that is contained in G. From here we can say that the set formed by X, yani कि singleton X, that is contained in AX, AX is contained in G. Now from here we can see that because AX is contained in G, so we can say that union of these singletons that is contained in union of AX that is contained in G. Now because these X are from G, so this will become the set G. So we can say that G is contained in union of AX. Here X belongs to G, and also because for every X belonging to G, AX is contained in G. So this implies that union of AX is also contained in G. So G is contained in union of AX and union of AX is contained in G. So from these two we can say that G can be written as union of AX where X belongs to G. So if we denote the collection of all these AX where X belongs to G, we denote this collection by beta dash. So we can say that G can be written as the union of the members from the collection beta dash. Thus we have proved that every tau open set can be written as union of some members of beta. Now let us do the converse. Conversely, we are given this condition: every member of tau can be written as union of some members of beta, and we are to prove that beta is base for the topology tau. In order to prove beta is base for topology, according to definition of base, we will have to take an open set G. It means G belongs to tau such that X belongs to G. Now we are to prove that there exists a member from beta such that X belongs to the existing member and that member should be contained in G. Now because G belongs to tau and we are given that every tau open set can be written as union of members of beta, so we can say there exists a subcollection beta dash of beta such that G can be written as the union of A belongs to beta dash. Now, because x belongs to G, so it means x belongs to this union, and if x belongs to union, it means there should exist at least one of the members. We have taken that member as A dash belonging to beta dash such that x belongs to A dash. Now, x belongs to A dash and A dash is contained in this union and this union is G. So, we have obtained x belongs to A dash is contained in G. Thus, we can say that for G belonging to tau with x belonging to G, there exists a member A dash from beta such that x belongs to this A dash and A dash is contained in G. So, by definition, beta is base for topology. So, this was characterization of base for a topology. Now, the next theorem is, let X tau be a topological space and X belongs to X. Beta is base for topology tau. Then the collection beta dash, the collection of all those members of beta which contains X. We have to prove that this collection forms a base for the neighborhood system of this X. We have to prove this. Now let us take W be any neighborhood of X. So by definition of neighborhood of a point, there exists some member from topology tau such that X belongs to that member and that member is contained in given neighborhood. Now the member of topology we have taken as G. So we can say X belongs to G is contained in W. Now because G belongs to tau and also X belongs to G and beta is base for the topology. So we can use the definition of base for topology. So by definition, for a member from tau, there exists a member from beta. That member we have taken as A such that X belongs to A is contained in G. Now we can combine these two conditions. X belongs to A is contained in G and G is contained in W. So from these two we have X belongs to A is contained in W. Also because X belongs to A and A belongs to beta. So by definition A belongs to beta dash because beta dash is the collection of all those members of beta which contains X. Thus we have for every neighborhood W of X, there exists a member A belonging to the collection beta dash such that X belongs to A is contained in W. By definition, we can say that beta dash is base for neighborhood system of X, and this completes the proof of the theorem.